for tuning into this video. For those that are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Brittany. I am a painter, designer, and muralist. And in today's video, I'll be sharing how to book mural jobs. So I'm a muralist myself. In the very beginning stages, I had absolutely no clue on how to book mural jobs. So in this video, I really wanted to share my tips and tricks to booking those mural jobs. But before we get started, make sure you press that subscribe button and that notification bell to stay updated on when I post new videos. So with that being said, let's get started. Number one would be to build your portfolio. Build, practice, practice, practice. It is so important for you to continuously upload work to your website and your portfolio. That way, when you do contact companies or brands that you want to work with, they can refer back to your portfolio and be more sure, more certain that they will want to work with you. So you have to build your portfolio, and also gives them an idea on the type of work that you've done in the past, and it helps you stand out. So in order to do that, you can create mural mock-ups. I will be uploading a video shortly on how to do mock-ups for murals. If you have any friends and family, ask around, ask friends, your neighbors, your family members if you can paint a mural in their home or their space. So I highly suggest you ask around and start building that mural portfolio. So number two would be to post on your social media. I cannot stress this enough. Even if you don't have mural work that you've completed, post work that you are currently working on, show in-process video, post on all forms of social media. That means Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, anywhere. That way people, and even on your website, that way people can find you. Because if you're not posting on your social media, no one knows who you are. So really stay consistent. If you need help on staying consistent, there are numerous platforms that you can organize your content. I typically use Notion, which has been a huge game changer for my career, my business, because I'm more organized than ever. So I would highly recommend you get something to help you organize your content, so that way you can post consistently, which then can help you or help others find your content. Number three would be to check out your local arts program. So for example, if you are in the state of Texas, you can type in art opportunities in Texas. There are numerous opportunities throughout the year, so I would periodically check your city's arts program to see if they're currently holding artist calls for muralists. Research on companies that you'd like to work with. In my case, I usually research companies within a certain industry. So for example, if I want to work with companies that are within the real estate, I would type in real estate in whatever state that I want to paint a mural in, and then I'll start putting in leads into a spreadsheet. In terms of where I put my leads or how I organize that, I use Google Spreadsheets or Notion. So I'll research the company, look for their email, and then I'll insert that into the spreadsheet. That way, when it's time to go back to actually email them, I already have that organized, and I can do a mass send. So that's a completely different process, which I will also make a video on that. Just let me know if you guys want to know how I go about doing that. So next is to be professional and really focus on how you're going to be presenting your work to these companies, because more than likely when you are reaching out to these companies, they're going to get back to you, and they're going to want to know your pricing, your process. So usually what I do is I send over a painting proposal. And for those who don't know what a painting proposal is, it is an overall description of the project. It's really important to craft a proposal so that way you can send out to your clients. And of course, if someone hits you up or contacts you via social media or email, you can send that to them as well. And it makes you look way more professional than you sending over a really not descriptive file. Also, another thing to book mural jobs is to create presentations for when you are pitching to these companies, because they can get an idea on your work, and not only your mural work. I usually, for my presentation, I include images of my prints or any of the services that I provide. That way in the future, if they weren't necessarily interested in mural painting, they may be interested in the prints, the art that I create. Having a presentation is a really great way to go about introducing yourself and telling the company more about who you are. And lastly, how to book mural jobs is to stay consistent. I'm gonna let you guys know right now that in the very beginning stages of my mural career, I'm getting responses from a lot of companies that I have done outreach for, but it's all part of the process. And what I did during that time was to stay consistent. It gets discouraging because you're not really getting that many opportunities, but it doesn't mean that you will never get an opportunity. You just have to keep pushing yourself and practice. It is very important for you to continuously practice on your skills. That way, when those mural jobs come, you already have an idea on how to go about painting murals. For example, when I first started, I had absolutely no clue what I was doing, but the more that I kept practicing, I grew so much knowledge on how to paint murals. I knew what materials to get, I knew what paintbrushes to buy, I knew what to expect during these murals, and I'm still learning as I go, but that's the beauty of mural painting and booking these jobs, is that as each job comes to you, you will always experience something new, which then you can implement that into your next project, which then makes you become better and better over time. So with that being said, I hope this video was helpful for those that are just starting out, wanting to know a bit more on how to go about booking mural jobs. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Remember, if you like this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe.